What's up, explorers, and welcome. We are on Belle's Island today, and behind me is the Hollywood Rapids. It's named after the cemetery that's on the hill, and the cemetery is another cool spot that we may just check out in a later video. But thank you for tuning in. We're going to be exploring this island and seeing all the abandoned historical spots. Let's go. Hiking along, and I found this hidden little spot right here. I think it's pretty dope. The views are crazy, and it's on the side of the quarry pond. So, and then you get over here, it's like, wow, look at that view. And that's the James River right there. And up there is the Hollywood Cemetery. Wow. I used to be scared of heights, as you know, but this is what happens when you face your fear. No longer scared of heights. Found this cool little tunnel. You know, we gotta check it out. Wouldn't be an adventure if I didn't. Ah, it's muddy. But let's see. Pretty nice little tunnel there. Time to get muddy. Oh yeah. I remember coming to this spot maybe 10 years ago. It looks much different now. Much more degraded, of course. But hey, it's still an interesting spot nonetheless. Oh yeah. Maybe some asbestos in here, so let me you know, put on my mask. I don't know if it's any crackheads in here, but let's go. Check it out. Wow. This is quite the art piece. It's nice and cool in here. I don't even remember going in these buildings. Let's go to the other side. See what's down here. I do believe this was like an old water plant or something to do with the river, like a dam, but I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on it. All right, I have no idea what this is. Probably, if I had to guess, there was something mounted in these. It looks like it's big enough for me to go down in there, but who knows what's down in there. The boogeyman might get me. Let's see. I do remember though that this building right here, the door was open and you could go into that building, but now it looks like they've blocked it off. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's blocked off now. Because I do remember 10 years ago that you could walk into this building. But now it's just like sealed for eternity. But I mean, I'm sure if you wanted to get in there, you could. Let's see if I can boost you guys up. But yeah, I have pictures inside of that building, so I know for a fact that you're able to get in there. Huh, I didn't see any stairs to get up here. That would be cool to go up there, but I guess we can't. Oh, it's a pretty cool bridge here. I don't know where it goes. So, of course, naturally, we're going to find out. See you at the other side. Wow, look how beautiful that is. All the rocks you can just explore. And then you have the nice abandoned building that they closed off now. Oh, I wish we could go in there, but we can't, so. Right here is the rolling, milling, and slitting factory. It was built in 1815 to 1900. And all that's left is just the face of the factory. Still pretty cool to see like history and what's left of it. This right here was the Ironworks oil house. This stone storage shed was built to hold flammable lubricants and dangerous acids. The shed served the Old Dominion Iron and Nail Company. The earth once reached to within 2 feet of the roof. The thick stone walls reinforced by the heaped earth would have helped direct any explosion and fire upward rather than out. You are looking at the nationally significant site of the notorious Belle Island Prison of War camp, where during the Civil War thousands of captured U.S. soldiers were confined. After the war began in 1861, military prisoners jammed Richmond jails and warehouses until North and South signed a formal agreement on July 22, 1862 for prisoner exchanges. That month, Confederate authorities constructed a camp here on Belle Island, and by the end of July, 5,000 enlisted men were packed onto it. At first, despite the crowding, the weather was tolerable, and the guards let the men bathe in the river. By September 23rd, before it turned cold, most prisoners had been exchanged, and the camp was closed. In January 1863, however, prisoner exchanges stopped, and once again, captured federal soldiers were confined here. A tent city and a wooden support building were soon constructed. Thousands of prisoners filled the camp, supplies dwindled, and conditions deteriorated. Life here became intolerable the next winter, and men allegedly froze for the lack of tents and blankets. In February 1864, Confederate authorities began dispersing the prisoners to other camps, and on March 24th, the Belle Island camp closed. On June 7, 1864, the prison reopened to hold Union soldiers captured during the federal campaign toward Richmond. Because the city was threatened, however, most were soon transported south. The camp was virtually empty when Richmond fell on April 3, 1865. On the hill behind you, artillery pieces were a position above the camp to intimidate the captives further. Gilbert E. Sabry, I'm probably butchering the name, but excuse it, a prisoner here in 1863 to 1864, described the guns in his post-war memoir, which was a ridge of low hills overlooked the camp. Here we posted at different points 4 pieces of artillery charged with shot and canister and pointed to rake all parts of the camp. Cannoneers were always at the pieces, ready at an instant to open upon any indication of a revolt. So that was pretty dramatic. Just imagine that. Being a prisoner in this camp on this island surrounded by the James River. Ugh. Alright, explorers. You know what time it is. If you enjoyed this amazing adventure around Belle's Island, please be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe to follow me on more of my adventures. And as always, peace. Have a great day wherever you are.